my name is Sandra Mouro Marmolejos, better known as Miss Sandra to my students, or Miss M. And I am an Orton-Gillingham teacher, a special education teacher, and an English language arts teacher. The latter two, you might know what those are, but Orton-Gillingham, some people are not very familiar with it. Orton-Gillingham is a method of teaching reading and writing that involves all the senses. So it is multi-sensory learning. It works really well for everyone, but it is extraordinarily effective for struggling readers and children with dyslexia.
So what's the name of your business?
So I own Essex Literacy Center in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Lovely Art Studios is my neighbor.
Yay!
Yay! I haven't been too good at letting everyone know where I am yet. But yeah, we service all the towns in Essex County. We do enrichment, we do tutoring, we do consulting, trainings for teachers, and we've also gone obviously outside of Essex County to, Hudson County, also in Bergen County, and I do offer virtual tutoring, enrichment, and instruction virtually, so I'm able to service students. Currently we have students in Pennsylvania and in Florida, so that's pretty.
So, all right, so I have a 7-year-old. I have like 13, 7, 10, and 2. And I know when I was younger, I had challenges reading, so that's always, and I had to learn how to read better, primarily on my own, and just through practicing reading out loud, that type of thing, but I didn't really know the strategies. And so as a mom, I'm very sensitive to my children and their ability to read and all that. So I would say with my 2-year-old going up to my 7-year-old right now, what would be some great things, that could even help me as they're learning?
Yeah, so the first thing is have books everywhere, but high interest books. And I know, we were talking about it earlier, how that kind of goes against the, minimalist mindset, cluttering and all of that, and I'm trying to be a minimalist as well. But with books, you really want to have those high interest books in every room of your home. Have a book swap with friends, and just always have those books accessible, even in the bathroom.
Yes.
Right? Have them facing out. But by high interest, I don't mean high interest to you or what you think is high interest for children of that age or grade level, but what does your child like? Right? So my son loves knights and the medieval age and comics and graphic novels. So I'm going to have that everywhere. My daughter loves cookbooks. So we're going to have those everywhere. Because, reading is for pleasure, and they need to associate reading with pleasure. So if you want your child to grow up to be a reader, then make reading something that brings them joy, not a drag. They don't need to be reading, I think when we were joking last time, I said they don't need to be reading Pride and Prejudice.
Yes.
If they want to read, Mercy Watson or Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or whatever it is that they love, or video game books, that's fine. Let them read what they love, so that world is opened up to them, and it's a world that's opened up as a source of comfort and joy and escape.
So I have another question. I know we've talked about it before, and you mentioned about having books of high interest, and it's okay if it's a graphic novel or whatever. I feel like for me, sometimes it's not really reading, and I worry about them getting the right vocabulary words, or sometimes books might even have nonsense words, sometimes dog man and that type of things. It's not real words, but is there any encouragement you can give me where I feel okay, they're still gonna learn what they need, especially as we're homeschooling? I'm I want to make sure that they're, learning the language skills that they need through the books that they're reading.
Yeah. So even with lower level words, there are still phonemes within those words that will exist in higher level words. So it makes it easier for the child to transition into those higher level words, because they become so comfortable with the phonemes in those easier words, and it's okay, I can move up a step up, right, and try this more difficult word. And everything comes in steps, right? So if you think Dogman is too, too childish, or it's not as sophisticated as you want, try and go up a level with something that still has the same material as Dogman. Maybe it's a graphic novel, a little bit of a higher level.
Got it.
And those graphic novels have lots of sophisticated words in there and sophisticated themes. You might even need to monitor it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think also if you're letting your child lead, then they're going to find something that interests them, or they're more likely to find something that interests them that also leads them in a direction of growth.
Got it.
Right?